So here we are, continuing on the project. So I just came here yesterday and just started to unearth a lot of that debris that has been spread here over the years. It makes the work a lot more labor intensive. It's much harder to brush cut and not organize, so it will be very hard to have any machinery, but that's okay because I'm doing everything by hand and I'm just trying to use those as resources. So I'm just gonna use them to frame my beds, and I'm just gonna start slowly working on the site. I'm gonna be putting lines on contours, as I said. I left the vegetation on the top because I'm starting from the bottom, and I'm hoping to have just maybe be able to get a small chipper, something that will do 40 or 50 mil, that I will then process some of that vegetation. I just removed the one that was really spiky, and so I'm just starting here from the bottom. I'll just pick a spot to start, and given that we have that avocado tree over there, I started that, and I just kind of basically put more or less a contour straight line, and that's going to be my lowest bed. So the strategy here today, I'm just still learning that site. I don't have all the plants, and I don't really like to be holding with plants. I've done that many times where I buy a lot of plants and I just have to keep holding on to them and nurturing them, and that could, because I do everything by hand, that might be 1 or 2 or 3 months, and that's very annoying, and the plants suffer a lot as well. So my strategy today, or this time in this project here, new project, is I'm gonna just roughly dig all of those beds, something just like that, just quite rough, just to annoy a bit of the grass and soften. So I'll double dig to about 30 or 40 centimeters deep the whole bed, and I'll do that on every single bed. There'll be about 9 beds going up, and once that's done, then I'm able to then buy the plant and then just focus on the planting. I just put a little bit of calcium here, just some egg lime, just to start that process. I've sent soil samples yesterday to the lab. I've got about 10 days or so to get a reply. So I'm just putting a little bit here, get it moving, and I'll do my final fertilizer on the beds as I know what to do, as I can do the calculations and the quantity. But I just know I'll need quite a bit of calcium. So I put here just about 200 grams per meter, which is equivalent to 2 tons per hectare. Hectare is 10,000 square meters. So time to get digging, and we'll keep telling the story.
Bom dia. So here we are. This is our first morning, starting on our very first fruit tree line bed. So these up here doing the digging.
Hello.
And then I'm back here with a bit of a brick and a pile of rhizomes, grass rhizomes. So he kind of throws them behind him, and I'm giving them a tap out, tapping all the soil out, and just putting them in a pile to use later to kind of put up against the beds, the edge of the beds. But we've got to get them out, otherwise they just take over. So that's the first bed. We're guessing it's about 10 meters. And this is the very bottom of the plot. So V's just put some calcium, and then he's just, digging that in. So this is our first step.